Afterwards, relax, will you?
Relax with Rex and Emma Kelly.
Hello, F-Wax. Bag 2. No, there isn't. All righty, we're starting with a minifig. Oh, look at that lovely top. The detail on that. That's just super, isn't it? Anyway, it's Pigsy. An absolutely tremendous Pigsy. Will you look at him? Does he get it? Yes, he gets this. He gets this. Right, now, before we get going today, of course, yesterday, I made much of the fact that it was our beloved Owlan's funeral yesterday. That was wrong. In my usual I don't understand how numbers or dates work, I thought yesterday was the 29th of June. I mean, I couldn't have been more wrong. So it was not Owlan's funeral yesterday. It's on Wednesday. And the reason I bring this up is because I have been sent a link by Alan's friend to a webcast. So if anybody wants to be at his funeral virtually, then I have a link. So just email me, all of the gooses. You all have my email. Just email me and I will send you the link. But it's at 10:45 this Wednesday, and you can watch from home if you would like to. Okay, so apologies, Owlan, but in a way, sort of, I kind of think he would have enjoyed the fact that I got it wrong yet again. I mean, if anything, I'm honouring him greatly by making a terrible error. Anyway, so that's that. So if you want to join in, just email me. And you can watch along. And there's also, if you want to, I was also sent a link to a memory giving page. I've posted it up on RWB, on Lego With. If you want to make a donation to Macmillan Care Support, which Owlan left us a is it the bequest? No, not a bequest. Is it a bequest? A bequeath? Anyway, he left some money to them in his will. And if you want to make a donation rather than sending flowers or something like that, then that's there for you to do as well. Okay. So we start today with the Google Eyes at TVZ. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She's a 12-year-old niece. Gave me all her Lego. She had grown out of it. Oh, what richness. What rich treasures. In it I discovered the Harry Potter night bus, a partly dismantled Harry Potter vignette, and the Trolls party bus. Oh, the party bus. The party bus is also partly dismantled, so I'll have to download the instructions and see if I can put it back together. You'll do it. There are also loads of those skinny figs because she was into Lego Friends. They're mostly in bits as well, but I'm sure I can find a home for them. Come on now, look after them, please. Look after them. Embrace the skinny figs. They are our friends. Hang on. So that's going in I mean, clearly now we're making the gats of the van. The gats. The gats. Oh, get in. Accept me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We thought you put together and then we didn't think to put together and then it did you was. And from beginning, it's just William B. Says a pew pew, a pew pew. Pew pew! RW is back, baby. Happy to hear you had a super holiday, Emma. Hopefully no poo/wee incidents and / or situations. Well, there was a very significant situation, and it was more than a situation. It was 100% an incident. On holiday, and it was sort of split. Now, I did tell this story on Live and Bricking, but I will tell it again here for those of you who were unable to join us or don't partake in the Live and the Bricking. That's fine. I mean, what's wrong with you? You're missing out. So the night before the incident occurred, Georgia Gibbon turned to me. We were staying in this. It was a little house, just a whisper up from a shack, really, very basic, but its location was absolutely incredible, because we were on a cliff edge looking out over Whitsand Bay, which is like this enormous, really big sandy beach when the tide goes out. And with very little access to it, so it was sort of very, very quiet as well. And hang on a minute. Like it was so sort of hanging on a cliff that you actually couldn't park next to. You had to park up on the road, and then you had to carry all your stuff about 150 meters down a sheer cliff to get to the house. It was full on, but it was worth it, but it was full on. And the night before, and we had this incredible view out over the sea, and the night before, Georgia turned to me and she said, I've been Googling Whitsand Bay, and there was a ship that was scuttled, a Navy ship was scuttled here. In, gosh, I think it might have been late 80s, early 90s. Anyway, there was and I said, oh gosh, I'd like to see that. And we Googleized it, and there was a little YouTube video. There was a program about it, about the scuttling of HMS Scylla. You can watch it yourself. Scylla is spelled Scylla. You can look that up if you fancy. And so we'd watched that, okay? And then the very next day, I was sitting on the balcony. Well, it's not a balcony. It was like a little garden in front of the house that looks out over the sea. And I was sitting there, and I was reading a book, and I looked up, and I suddenly saw a massive explosion had occurred on a yacht that was about 200 meters out, right in front of where we were. And I called Georgie, and we got out our binoculars, and the people who were on it got off, thank goodness. They were saved. And then over the course of that hour, there were many attempts made to try and put the fire out on the boat, and it went down. It went down in front of our flipping eyes. Can you even believe it? Oh, it was terrible. But anyway, thankfully no one was, everyone on it was off, so that's the main thing. But gosh, can you imagine? That would have been someone's pride and joy, that boat. And now it's very much lying at the bottom of the sea, but it's quite something. It's quite emotional, actually, seeing a boat go down. It was terrible. So there was an incident, Gillian B, in answer to your question, but other than that, I had a lovely time. Got to see old Squeaky Brakes. Because as you know, it is illegal to go to Cornwall and not see old Squeaky Brakes. It is illegal. It is actually illegal, just so you're aware, if ever you go to Cornwallis. But it is actually against all the laws, all the ancient laws of that land, to go there and not see old Squeaky Brakes. And she gave me a really nice pasty. I have to say it's one of the best pasties I've ever had. So anyway, thank you for that, Dawn. Thank you for that, Dawn. Eric. He's got a duck of Fazio. They both like watching Lego. And the rule like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. Etc. He says, I am watching at work during my lunch hour with the earbuds in, and Wankaduck came up. Wankaduck, you say? Oh, did you hear that at the end? That's a new development. Oh, it didn't do it that time. Anyway, yes, anytime you need me to wank a duck, I'll wank a duck. I, of course, was shaking with silent laughter, trying not to let co-workers hear me. Oh, hi, Eric. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just watching a 55-year-old woman simulating wanking a duck. How are you? Yeah, it doesn't. People, we just need to accept that what we do here is very difficult to explain. It's near impossible to explain, actually. Laura says, love the teal doodah. Teal doodah, yes. Oh, hang on. What's that, Brian? What's that, Brian? Yes, you are the original and the best, and you are our favourite. Yes, you are definitely our favourite teal doodah. Yeah, we love you too. Okay, go on then, off you go. Imagine trying to explain that. Trying to explain that to a co-worker. Yeah, there's a doodah. Sorry, what was that you did? No, well, it's what you have to do with it. We call these doodahs. But you have to say every time you say doodah. And anyway, there's one called Brian, and he's a bit nervous. And he's a doodah. Sorry, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Do you need to go to HR or even the medical bay? No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine, thank you. Anyway, Laura says, it's my favourite of the doodahs. Also, your hands look very bronzed today. Bronzed hands from the sunshine of Cornwallis. Thank you. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. She's Little Sue. Yes, hello, Amor. Hello to you. Yes, hello, Little Sue. Hello.
Amor, I am building the NES at the moment and found I had a missing piece. Of course, I didn't have an AutoZone, so went online and ordered a replacement part. Sadly, building had to stop at a time, but I now have the piece open bracket for fear of girls, close bracket, and can continue. fanfare.
I mean, what a to-do. What piece was it, little Sue? I'm intrigued. But the Ness, it's a technical build, that, so I can completely understand that if you didn't have a certain piece, you could be absolutely stumped. But I'd be interested to know which piece it was that you didn't have. Voila. Okay. Gats. Gats. Glorious gats. Gats, 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 gats. It's the gats of the van. Gats, gats, gats. 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 Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli. Hang on a minute, Sharon Renzulli. Pray that I've got that in the right place. Pray, pray to all the gods. I think I have got it in the right place. I feel pretty confident. Now this says 3 of 3. Where's there's 2 of 3. Where's 1 of 3? Oh, okay. Right, now then. I think this goes back to, do you remember she had these gourd puppets? And I asked about to know more about them. So here we go. Her name is Gracie. She's a gourd doll created by Gula women. Now, is that Gula or Gullah? I don't know the pronunciation, so apologies for that. I think Porgy and Bess, who live on the isolated sea islands off the coast of South Carolina. Think Hilton Head. Good dolls are spiritual figures. The doll has the power to protect its caretaker. Gullahs, or Gulas, I wish I knew how to pronounce it, came from West Africa, enslaved and brought to the South to work the rice and indigo plantations. Gullah is the only African Creole language in America. They're noted for their seagrass basketry and gourd dolls. Gullahs believe in voodoo, hoodoo. There's another one, look. See the string. Actually, can you tell me more about the gourds? Do you know what gourds they use? And then she finishes, Michelle Obama is a Gullah descendant. For all we know, she may be an emanation of a gourd doll, painted by Jonathan Green. That's a beautiful painting. I love that. Oh, thank you for that, Sharon. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
Emma.
Yes?
Obviously, I would like to say thank you for something.
Oh, yes. Yeah, go on then.
I would like to say thank you for announcing which colour doodah, that looks like white, came with this set, because, of course, I like to know these things. Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Yes, I enjoy these small vignettes of spectacles.
Spectacle.
Yes, spectacles. I like it. So thank you, Emma. Thank you for imparting this info. Thank you very much. Press the button.
Thank you. Susan Barrett loves Lego. Susan Barrett. She says it does indeed look fat but loose. And then she says, vis-a-vis this set, I've just started this, so we'll be able to build along. Oh, super news, Susan Barrett. And then she has, happy birthday, a Bivis. She's too kind, isn't she? She's too kind. I like it when some of you are able to build along at the same time. It's a super thing. Of course, you're probably not going as slowly as me. But I do have reading to do and tales to impart. But other than going back to the old holiday, other than the terrible incident of the ship going down before our blinking eyes, It was a really lovely holiday. It felt like a proper holiday, you know, with the sun shining and you just sat around reading books. Oh, it was lovely. I read 3 books. Oh no, look, I've done. What an idiot. Absolute idiot. Now I've got to get this apart. Come on, Doodah. But because it's the same flipping, got to get your bricks up right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, I sorted that out.
Baby Smarson, the sensei, Uncle Strawberry, the Moaning Minnie, the Matador, the Lego Harris Bell.
It says, I'm definitely the first person mentioned because I watched it to see if it was me or Mr. Emperor the Var. And it was me, even if you pronounced my name wrong. Ah, yes. I remember those old days where I didn't know how to pronounce your name. How did I pronounce it back in those? How were my first attempts at pronouncing your name? How did that go? I mean, obviously very badly, but I'm interested as to how I pronounced it. Beavis? Did I pronounce it Beavis? Probably. Then he says, I think given Knuckles was on holiday and therefore there was no video on either my birthday eve or my birthday, it's not to be expected that little Sue, a criminal mastermind that she is, yes, lest we never forget she is a criminal mastermind, we mustn't forget this, could have announced my birthday before then, and so it's not really an incident. Yeah, I mean, I will accept that. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. So don't worry your pretty little head about it, little Sue. I mean, for heaven's sake, it's not as if I don't get things wrong all the flipping time. So yeah, don't worry your little head about it, little Susan. Then Bevis says, for the record, here he goes, I wouldn't have been so demanding if you weren't so inept. Where's the sweet spot gone? Oh, hang on. Thank you. A little bit. No. Got to find the sweet spot. Not really. No. No. Where's it gone? There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Kermit emerging, formerly known as #FunGroup, formerly known as Gear, formerly known as Latikra, formerly known as Kermit emerging, formerly known as Latikra. I hope you had a lovely time on Hulsh. Glad to have you back. I missed you. Bleh. Is it just me, or is Celestial Gramtrig's helmet? I said helmet. Slightly on the wank. She said helmet. Let's have a look at you. Yes, it is a little bit slightly on the wank. Let's just. There we go. He's all fixed. He's all fixed. I like that he's sort of looking off with a sense of destiny. But yes, thank you for that. Kermit emerging. Oh, look at them. Will you look at the darlings? Roger Maybank's all fine. Roger Maybank's all fine. Says it's RWB, Kermit. It wouldn't be right if something wasn't on the wonk. I mean, he's not wrong. He's entirely correct. And I can't argue with that. Can't remotely argue with it. A little bit of techniques here. Because there are going to be, I think, some significant moving parts in this build. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's my deep suspicion. We'll see. We'll see. Then Kermit says, Kermit emerging, formally known as Fango, formally known as Care, formally known as Latikra, formally known as emerging, formally known as Latikra. Says, you're so right. and it's actually kind of why I love it. Yes. I mean, we all know everyone's here just for the mistakes. Don't think I don't know. Prepare yourself. He walks amongst us. Justin Ramsden, Justin Ramsden, Justin Ramsden, Justin Ramsden, Justin Ramsden. All the applause. He walks among us. He walks among us. He's walking, and he's among us. He says, that's actually not mine. Now, you see, I've made another mistake. I thought this was a Justin Ramsden design. He says, that's actually not mine. It's designed by Ryan. Open bracket, I made 80039 instead, close bracket. However, enjoy, to which I replied, what? Open bracket, we'll struggle on. We must almost make the most of making a terrible error. I mean, pretty much what's happened here. What's happened here is I will buy anything that is a Justin Ramsden design. That's pretty much. But having said that, I do enjoy the Monkie Kid, all the Monkie Kid sets. I think they've been great, really super. But it's not a Justin Ramsden design set, but that doesn't mean we're not going to enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you, Justin Ramsden. He walks among us. And Trevor Poulter, he's such a darling, says, it's okay, Emma. I'm in the middle of building 80039, which is designed by Justin Ramsden. He walks among us. Says, I'll keep you posted. Open bracket, spoiler alert, it's a cracker. And we have a little picture of it. Yep, good minifigs. And then Justin Ramsden, who walks among us, he says, thanks, with a heart emoji. Oh, good God, you've got to love him, haven't you? And that concludes the business of the club. Concludes it. The business of the club. Look, here's some techniques here going on. Look. Yep. Nice. That's going in there. I think we're in second bag territory today, which is a thrill. Look, we've got swivel action here. We've got some serious swivel action. Look at that. Then this and that. Yes. Oh, we've got a. Hey, hang on. Yeah, got a sticker number 3. Sticker number 3. Sticker number 3. Okay. Now, let's place this rather carefully, shall we? So it's like that. And comme ça. Yep. And then on that, we've got a pew pew. Pew pew! A pew pew pew! A pew pew! Pew pew pew! That's going in there. Yep. Pew pew! And, oh, okay. So we've sort of got a moving seat with a pew pew. A pew pew! Pew pew. Then that. And that goes on top. Not quite sure what that is, but it looks thrilling. One of those there, and that, and that's going comme ça. What do you think that is? That's going... Oh, gosh. Oh, thrilling. Oh, this is exciting. So that's slotting in there. So we've obviously got a hang on, no, it does stay at the end like that. So we've got a chair that can swivel out and do pew-pews. Pew-pew! Hang on a minute. What? What's happened here? Oh, okay, like that. Thank you. Thank you. I was momentarily bamboozled. Thank you. Momentarily bamboozled, momentarily bamboozled. Right, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We can do another bag. Hurrah! Hurrah, hurrah. Hold on, please. Right, on we go. So, I haven't done a knoll. Do your worst. I'm riding fast and loose here. Ooh. It's there, yeah. I know I said it yesterday, but the Monkey Kid books are just lovely. The instruction booklets, they're so nice. Goes that way, and that also goes that way, which you kind of feel like it probably doesn't, but it does. I see. Hang on. Yes, it is at the edge. What books did I read on holiday? You might be asking. Okay. I read Graham Greene, Our Man in Havana. I'm sort of rereading all the Graham Greenes at the moment. I'm currently on The Heart of the Matter, but I'm working my way through them steadily. If you've never read Graham Greene, I can't recommend them enough. He's a brilliant writer. He's sort of a writer's writer. If you've ever had aspirations to be a writer, then read some Graham Greene books, because he's so economical. And if you want to start with, I think, his best book, then read The End of the Affair, which I think is an absolute masterpiece. Says that. I read a non-fiction book called Chums, which is about Oxford in the 80s, of which I was there. I was there in the 80s. I was there 86 to 89 at precisely this time, so I was interested in that. But it's about how a small group of pals who were there at the time, to wit, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Gove, Mr. Raab, Mr. Cummings, Mr. Cameron, etc., etc., how they have all shaped where we are today. It's a very interesting read. So that was my non-fiction book, and then I read Mr. Osmond's Thursday Murder Club, because I hadn't read it, and then I read it. So that was my holiday reading. Georgie Gibbon read a Stephen King and then commenced on a John Grisham, which I was a bit jealous of, because I don't know about you, but I'm very partial to a John Grisham on a holiday. I don't read them at any other time, but they are absolutely super when you're on holiday. And obviously with my legal background, I mean, it's like, yes, please, I'll eat that up. I will devour it. But she hadn't finished it, and she wouldn't let me read it when she wasn't reading it. So I'll have to catch it when she's finished with it. So that was my holiday reading. What do you like reading when you're on holiday? I often find that books you take away on holiday are entirely different to the books that you will read at home. Discuss. Discuss, please. But you want nice, easy reads, don't you, when you're on holiday? Voila. This has suddenly got rather colourful, hasn't it? Which I'm all for. Gats. That. Goes there. Yeah. Then making 2 of these. Where are you? There you are. Grill. Grill. That's there. Is that across? Then 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. So that's at the back. Then the single. Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. Then 2 of these. Yep. By the way, have you seen there's some new big sets coming on Lego? I'm definitely getting the new Marvel modular. That looks incredible. I don't know how I feel about the castle. Discuss. I'm not sure. It's very expensive, and I'm more tempted by the Loop roller coaster, I have to say. Although that's also very, very expensive. So you might have to give me some guidance as to things you would like to see on the RWB. Bum bum ba bum bum. Bum ba 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 bum 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 bum. Oh, there it is. This is nice and colourful, isn't it? So that's that. Voila. Oh, hang on. Hold up. Don't turn that page yet, Kennedy. Voila. Then I think it's going there. Yes. And where's that going? Oh, here. Yep. 1, 2. Two of these. It's going to be nice weather next week, Georgie Gibbon told me. Do you often find sometimes when you're still in holiday mode that your brain's still in holiday mode and you think, oh, it's sunny, I shall sit in the garden. Do you ever have that? And read a book? Because it's weird, isn't it? You hardly ever do that outside of holiday time, but it's so nice and so relaxing. It's lovely, and I always think, oh, I must read more in the garden when it's sunny. Grill. Grill, grill, grill. Grill. Yup. Then yes. Frog. We've got a frog. Golden frog, no less, as well. Then this goes here, and we have a sticker. Sticker number 14. Sticker number 14. Sticker number 14. Voila. Then that there at a jaunty angle, and where does that go? Oh, how does that attach? What? Oh, I've missed something off. That'll be why. That'll explain it, won't it? Thank you. That'll explain it. This is nice. Chairs. Voila. That. Hang on. This way around, thank you. I mean, this is coming together very quickly, isn't it? It's nice. Little steps up to the cabin. Then that. They always feel quite old school, these doors, which I like. No, there. Voila. Yep. Yep. Yes. That goes there. And then this one gets a sticker on it. Sticker number 10. Sticker number 10. Sticker number 10. This is quite cool. Looks like a curtain. That's fun. And then, oops, that goes there. That's there. Just checking we've definitely got an overhang there, but yes, we have. Yep. Then that goes on there. This is already looking super. Two of these. Wing mirrors. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We're almost done for today. Just the tiles now, and a couple of grills. Grills. And tie down. One doesn't. Yeah, that one looks winky wonky. I I don't know why. There we are. And there we have it. That's us done for today. Oh, my goodness. That really just suddenly came on, didn't it? And I'm loving this. That's pretty super. The pew pew, slightly reminiscent of the Ghostbusters, the big Ghostbuster Ecto that we did. But anyway, there we go. I'm loving it. Isn't it lovely? All right, lovely. That will do us for today. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Have wax forever. See you tomorrow.